Hello, very good morning. Hello, you there? Okay, okay, okay. Then we start up with agile methodology. I will tell you tomorrow. Okay, so then I will start up with standards. Okay, so uh, depends in our IT industry. There are different standards are there, right? So what are those? ISO certified company. Okay, ISO CMM level companies and Six Sigma and Fortune 500. Okay, so these all are the different certified companies you'll come across. So what is what? We go one by one. What do you mean by ISO? International Organization for Standardization. Okay, ISO is nothing but like International Organization for Standardization. Okay, so ISO you see like 9000, 2001 or something like that, so many you will see, but ISO certified company not only applicable for IT companies, so it's applicable for any of the industry like dairy parlors or any of the companies, training institutes also even. Okay, so any of the company, any of the industries, it will be applicable, not only for ISO certified, not only for IT industry. Okay, ISO certified company equal to CMM level 3 company. Okay, so ISO certified company equal to 3 CMM level 3 company. So if you get to know what is a CMM level 3, then you will be aware of like what is ISO certified company, right? Okay, so then we go for like CMM level company. What do you mean by CMM? What do you mean by CMM? Any inputs? Capability maturity model. Okay, so CMM is nothing but like capability maturity model. Okay, so in CMM there are 5 different levels you will come across: CMM level 1, level 2, level 3, level 4. Okay, CMM level 1 also you can consider as initial. CMM level 2 also you can consider as repeatable. CMM level 3 also you can consider as defined model. Level 4 is nothing but like managed. Level 5 is nothing but like optimized. Okay, so each and every level any of the company have to certify means some steps were there, some standards were there. Those standards you can consider as key process areas, KPS. Okay, so those standard names here in CMM level you can consider as key process areas, KPS. Okay, KPS. So depends on the KPS the company is following, it will get certified. Level 1 is nothing but like initial, so no KPS company have to follow. Any of the company can certify it as like CMM level 1 company. No company in our IT industry having like CMM level 1 company. Okay, no organization is there with the CMM level 1 certified company. Even no specific standard areas, no specific standards needs to be followed. Repeatable, any of the company needs to be certified as CMM level 2 company means so it should follow the these key process areas: software configuration management, software quality assurance, software project tracking and oversight, software project planning, so requirements management. Any of the company following these 5 KPIs, that kind of company you can consider as CMM level 2 company. Even no company in your IT industry is certified with CMM level 2 company. Okay, so no company is there with the CMM level 2 certification. So software configuration management, what do you mean by software configuration management? So I will explain you like during automation front, software configuration management is nothing but like version controlling. So I will explain you during during our automation front. Software quality assurance. What is quality assurance? Monitoring and measuring in each and every phase, right? But normally this is very high level. Not what I said like verification plus validation I told, right? So not exactly that one. Very high level they will come up with. Okay. Software project tracking and oversight. This is also one kind of like configuration kind of stuff. Project planning and requirements management. Project planning. I told like a test plan, right? Like that for development also, if they manage like project planning means depends on the complexity of the application. So how many releases you have to come up with, when each and every release starts, when each and every release finishes. So what are the features they are going to cover in a specific release. If they consider, if they come up with plan by considering all these factors, that one you can consider as software project planning. Then requirements managing. So any of the company following these 5 KPIs, that kind of company can get certified as CMM level 2, but no organization is there with CMM level 2. Then you can go for like CMM level 3, means defined. So any of the company how to get certified with CMM level 3 means which all are the KPIs you will come across for level 2. Along with those KPIs, okay, so if you come across like peer reviews, intergroup coordination, software product engineering, integrated software management, training program, organizational process definition, organizational process focus. Okay, so any of the organization 5 KPS from CMM level 2 plus these 7 KPS following, that kind of company can get certified as CMM level 2 company. Sorry, 3 company means defined. Peer reviews. This is normal, very basic concept in your IT industry, right? So if you are performing something, it needs to be reviewed by somebody else. That is nothing but like peer reviews. Intergroup coordination. So development team will be sitting in somewhere, testing team will be sitting somewhere. Okay, so intergroup coordination, if you are facing any of the issues, you may get a chance to talk with development team. Okay, so even development team may get a chance to seek help from you. So at this point of time, intergroup coordination plays major role, right? So that is nothing but like intergroup coordination and product. So that organization is developing. Okay, that organization is developing products. Okay, so similarly integrated software management. Integrated means like common for multiple projects, similar process they are following, something like that. Okay, so then training programs, then along with those one, organizational process definition. So when organization is there means some process definition needs to be there, right? So organizational process focus. So any of the company these 7 plus 5 KPIs following means that kind of company it can get certified as defined. Okay, then CMM level 4. 5 plus 7 plus 3. Okay, 5 plus 7, 12 plus 3, 12 plus 2, sorry. Okay, so any of the company following these two KPIs along with CMM level 2 plus 3 KPIs. Okay, so that kind of company you can consider as CMM level 4, that is nothing but like software quality management, quantitative process management. Then 3, process change management, technology change management, and defect prevention. Total you will come across 17 KPIs. Okay, what is process change management? So you would define one process, but whenever the situation gets up, the process itself may get a chance to change, right? So any of the organization following this kind of process change management, that kind of company you can consider as CMM level 5 company, process change management. So situation comes up means process, whatever the process they are following, that itself may get a chance to change. Exactly, technology change management. So whenever Java is there in the market, all people are using Java. Whenever advanced technology like core Java comes into the market, so all clients needs to be upgraded to core Java. Their systems should get upgraded to core Java, right? Exactly, J2E came into the market, so they should upgrade to core J2E. Like that, whenever latest technology is coming up with, it needs to be upgraded. So that is nothing but like technology change management. Then defect prevention, our first class. Okay, verification plus validation, right? Verification is nothing but like defect prevention, right? How exactly? So any of the organization following that kind of defect prevention. Okay, so that kind of companies you can consider as CMM level 5 company. Okay, along with these KPIs, few more you'll come across like CMMI. CMMI is nothing but like capability maturity model integrated. Means along with these KPIs, 5 more KPIs you will come across. Okay, so 17 plus 5, any of the company following means that kind of company you can consider as what you can consider it as CMMI company. Exactly, you will come across one more process, that is nothing but like process capability maturity model, PCMM. Okay, PCMM level companies you will come across. Again in PCMM also you will come across all these different phases: PCPMM 1, PCMM 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 5 you will come across. Okay, the idea is here that depends on the KPIs the company is following, it will get certified. That is only the stuff. Okay, but here it's little bit difficult to remember all these KPIs, right? So CMM level 1 5 you will come across, CMM level 2 7 you come across, CMM level 3 2 you will come across, CMM level 4 plus 7 you come plus 3 you come across. So you have to remember these KPIs means it's a little bit difficult, right? So if you go for an interview, you don't want to say exactly like these are the KPIs. You can just try to say count. So you can explain in such a manner like depends on the KPIs the company is following, it will get certified. Okay, so what are the KPIs? One or two at least you can remember, right? So like this KPIs, the count, at least count you try to remember. First 5 KPIs you will come across CMM level 2, CMM level 3, 7 you will come across CMM level 4, plus 2 you come across CMM level 5, 3 you will come across. Okay, so count at least you try to remember and try to tell in the interview. Along with that one small story I will tell you, even this one you can remember very easily. Okay, let us suppose till today no IT industry is there, very startup project. IT industry is just a startup, let us suppose. Client come to you. Okay, at that point of time Even client also doesn't know how exactly you have to come up with like software development, right? Even he also not aware of what are exact his requirements. So whatever the requirements he is having, he will give it to you. You are also not aware of how exactly you have to develop the project. Okay, so what so whatever you are aware of, you just come up with that stuff, okay, and deliver it to client. That means here like you are not following any of the process, any of the stand, nothing. Whatever you are aware of, just you develop and deliver to client. Okay. Sorry, that kind of process you can consider as CMM level 1 company. Okay, CMM level 1 is nothing but like initial, right? So initial kind of startup kind of companies. Okay. Okay, whatever you delivered, he may not satisfy, or he may come up with few more enhancements. Okay, so client will come back to you telling few more enhancements or some errors. He may not satisfy with that current application. Then whatever you are aware, you try to little bit improve or you try to change it up, giving giving it back to client. Again client may not satisfy or something like that. In between client and company, these two cycles will be repeatedly happening until client gets satisfied. That means like repeatedly things are happening, right? So this kind of company you can consider as CMM level 2 company. Okay, so the things, okay, will be happening repeatedly in between client and customer, client and company. That kind of process you can consider as like repeatable. Okay, so like that, let us suppose for developing first project, how much time it will take? Let us suppose it will take 2 years or 3 years. Exactly for developing second project, how much time it will take? It will definitely get reduced, right? By the time you could have got some experience. Exactly like third project, fourth project, fifth project. Like that, you were developer 30 price or 40 price, let us suppose. So by that time you could have like got very clear picture like how we can develop a project, right? So that is nothing but like manage, defined. Okay, so by developing 20 price or 30 price or 40 price, you could have got some experience. Whatever the experience you gained, with that one you can define one process. Okay, so that is nothing but like define. That means CMM level 3 company. Then onwards, once you define process, any of the price you are getting up for those projects, you will try to follow, you try to manage this process. Okay, so that is nothing but like managed. What are the process you define in CMM level 3? Going forward, what are the companies, what are the price you are getting for that project, you try to manage those kinds of if any of the company following this kind of process, that kind of companies get certified as CMM level 4. Yeah, as I said, like this IT industry is not at all stable, right? So you may come across a situation like what are the process you define, that process itself may get a chance to change, okay, to modify, and meanwhile technology. Okay, so CMM level 5 you'll come across like process change management, technology change management, defect prevention. Sometimes you may come across, right? So if any of the company following that modularization kind of stuff, that kind of companies you can consider as CMM level 5 companies. Okay, so this is nothing but like your CMM level 5 certified companies. Okay, so apart from that, we left one topic like use case. Okay, somebody is asking like use case, right? So use case, how exactly it will contain is like normally your test case, what exactly it will be happening? So test case ID, description, expected value, actual value, test steps, result. These are the case you will come across, right? These are the steps. Along with those steps, one or two more you may come across. Okay, few more steps you will come across.
that one you can consider as like use case. Specific case login or compose mail or inbox or outbox, each and every specific functionality, specific module if you take, how exactly you have to come up with use case. Okay, so the some template kind of stuff you will come across. So that is nothing but like use case number, use case description, actors, related use cases, precondition, activity flow diagram, primary scenario, alternative scenarios, post conditions, user interface markup, and special requirements. Okay, so this is the template, this is the format to come up with like use case. Okay, so use case name, just here I will try to describe. Okay, so use case name, use case description, actors, related use cases, preconditions, activity flow diagrams, primary scenario, alternate scenarios, alternative scenarios, post condition, post conditions, user interface makeup, any special requirements. Okay, so these all are the things you can consider as like use case. Okay, so what is use case name? So use case name is nothing but like if you are coming up with use case for login, let us suppose, so use case name is nothing but like login. Use case description, what exactly the use case means like description, login about the description you will try to describe, right? So that is nothing but like use case description. So actors, who all are actors? So here for login functionality, who all are actors? Username and password, those are actors, right? Okay, those are actors, like username and password are nothing but like actors for that use case. Okay, so actors for this use case, any related use cases are there, let us suppose. Okay, so those use cases also you can give reference for reference purpose. Okay, so for login, what is the prerequisite? URL should get navigate. Exactly for compose mail, what is compose mail or inbox or outbox or sent mail? What are the prerequisite, precondition? Okay, what are prerequisite, precondition? So you should log into your application. Like that, for any of the use case, any preconditions are there means you can come up with. Okay, so activity flow diagrams, like in your studies time you could have studied uh, like algorithm flow chart, right? Flow chart means how it looks like, how exactly you have to come up with not login means username, password, something like that, some flow chart you'll come up, right? So that is nothing but like activity flow diagrams. Primary scenario, what is primary scenario? Successful login, right? That is primary scenario. Okay, alternate scenarios. So what is alternative scenario? Negative scenario, like unsuccessful login. There are three cases you will come across, right? So those are nothing but like alternate scenarios. What is post condition? What is post condition? Once you enter correct username, correct password, click on sign in button. So it should allow you to navigate home page, right? So that is nothing but like post condition. Okay, so user interface. So what exactly you have to come up with user interface? How exactly you have to come up with user interface? Any special requirements like stay signed in or forgot password, those are nothing but like special considerations, right? So like that you can come up with. So this is nothing but like use case. Some projects you may get a chance to use like use case, some projects they may not use, but it's very important. Okay, you try to remember. So this is nothing but like use case. Okay, so this is nothing but like a use case. And one more thing I will tell you, like process experts tool is there, right? So process experts tool, okay, that one I will try to tell. So I have to find where exactly it is. Hmm. Just give me a second. Okay, this one you can consider as process experts tool. Okay, So here see information gathering phase, so analysis. So info gathering phase also you can consider like analysis phase, right? So once you're done with analysis, left side development activities, right side testing activities. Okay, so developers will be coming up with like high level design, low level design. At that time what testers will be doing, testers will be analyzing the requirements, right? And analyzing the requirements and coming up with creating test case or test plan, something like that. Okay, so testers should be analyzing the requirements. So then development phase comes into picture. So development is going on means test planning or test case design. So this is nothing but like your test cases design. Okay, then developers will be coming up with unit testing and integration testing. Okay, so that means like initial build they will make you, initial build they will make, then release it to you. So as soon as you get release, what is the type of testing you have to perform? Tester acceptance testing, right? So that one you can consider as level 0 or pass 0. Okay, so level 0 testing or pass 0 testing means like sanity testing, smoke testing, or monkey testing, or exploratory testing, or tester acceptance testing. Exploratory testing means very high level. You log in, compose mail, inbox, outbox, send mail. Like that, very high level. You will try to explore the whole application. So that is nothing. That one you can consider as exploratory testing. Okay. So this kind, as soon as you get application, you'll be performing this kind of testing, right? So this one you can consider as level 0 testing or pass 0 testing. Also you can consider as tester acceptance testing. Tester acceptance testing. Okay, then you will come up with like once level 0 or pass 0 done, pass 0 done, then prepare test suites or test branches or test sets. Then what is smoke testing? What then smoke testing done means regression test case, right? Regression testing you have to perform, right? So regression testing have to perform means you have to make different test sets, like different environments are there, means module wise, module by module wise, or different what I can say is like different environments like Windows XP, Windows 7, Windows Vista, like that, Windows 2003, or Mac operating system or Linux operating system, like that. Each and every environment you can make one test set. Okay, like that you can make test sets. Okay, so then you will start execution. Okay, so this kind of testing you can consider as level 1 testing or pass 1 testing. This one normally you can consider as regression testing. During executing regression testing, if you find any mismatch, you report them to development team. So depends on the priority and severity, development team what they will do, they will try to fix and make it as a one more release. Then that is nothing but like then again once you get release, again you'll be performing testing, right? So that one you can consider as again regression testing, but that one level 2, level 1 or pass 1, level 2 or pass 2. So these two cycles, this one you can consider as regression testing. Okay, so this cycle will be repeatedly happening until whole application gets ready, right? Okay, until whole application gets ready. Okay, so then you are ready to release it to the customer. So that means like test execution, test case execution, closure. So you are at the ending days of 3 years. So by the time you could have done with your testing, right? So you could have done with development activities and testing activities for your application, then you are ready to release it to the customer. Okay, so before releasing it to the customer, what you will do, alpha testing and beta testing, right? So alpha testing means in company environment you will try to install whole application and try to test. That one is nothing but like alpha testing. Okay, then you will go for like beta testing. Beta testing also you can consider as like post-mortem testing. Okay, so post-mortem testing also you can consider as beta testing. And here one more kind of testing you will come across like port testing. Beta testing also you can consider it as like port testing, PORT means beta testing means normally real users, end users, you will give it a and you'll try to test. But very like 10 users or 20 users, you'll give it a and try to test it up. So 10 users or 20 real users, that means once you deliver application, who are the real users for this application? Very few users. If you give and testing means that kind of testing you can consider as like port testing. If you give huge number of end users and testing, that one you can consider as beta testing. Okay, so minimum numbers if you give, that is port testing. Maximum number of users if you are providing for testing that application, so that one you can consider as like beta testing. Okay, pre-acceptance testing. So these are nothing but like pre-acceptance testing also you can consider it. Okay, finally, see here you are mentioning port or installation testing. Okay, the acceptance testing, port or installation testing, that means like you are installing application is ready to use it. Okay, you installed in your client application, then you'll go for like change a control board. So after that, this is nothing but like maintenance phase. This is nothing but like your maintenance phase, right? Once you deliver, after that any changes or any bugs or any enhancements they are coming up with. Okay, so very minimum number of team, minimum number of people company try to manage, and these people will be a company will be utilizing for maintenance purpose. Okay, so see this one already you are aware of, but in a systematic way you are coming up with. Remember, this one you can consider as process experts tool, and this process developed by the company like HCL. Okay, HCL they developed this process. Okay, so this is nothing but like your CMM certified company. Then what else you discuss? Use case, and one more thing is like process experts too. Then we have left like what do you say, like agile methodology. Okay, so agile methodology we'll try to discuss tomorrow. Before ending, anybody having any questions? So I have unmuted. Six Sigma I will explain. Okay, I will explain Six Sigma and Fortune 500. I will explain. Okay. That boards will be there, right? CMM board is there, right? Those people will give it. Those people will visit, and depends on the standards they are following, they will tell you. Okay. SVU is there, right? Like some university is there. So some college, who will get certified? It needs to be certified by any of the any of the university means. Okay. So those people come visit, and depends on the standards they are following. Okay, it will get certified, right? So recognized by some like Usmania University, something like that. Okay, so that means it has recognized by that board. Like that, certifications also. Okay. Yeah. All are CMM level 5 companies. All are. Okay. All most of the companies, Accenture is PCM level 5 company. Like one more Thomson Reuters and Mindtree. These are PCMM level companies. Most of the companies are big companies. Whatever you are seeing, those one are CMM level 5 companies. Symphony is CMM level 3 company. Sorry, 4 CMM level 4 company. Okay. So Oracle again PCMM level 4 company. Okay. Like that, very major big companies are all PCMM level certified. Any more questions? Yeah, sure. I will send you. Yeah, I will send you. Okay. Yeah. Any more questions? Okay, that's mean no more questions means we can end up our session. Tomorrow same time we can meet up. Okay. Okay, that's me. Thanks for your time. Yes, you.